The lies that you embrace will destroy the life that you want to build. My brother, stop propagating lies into your life, because those lies are planting seeds. See, those lies are taking hold of your mind. It's creating a narrative, it's creating a story, and that story becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy as you walk that out in your life. Back to the cognitive triangle by Aaron Beck. How I think affects how I feel affects how I act affects how I think. The only three things in your life that you can truly control: how you think, how you feel, and how you act. The cognitive behavioral therapy triangle. The power of mastering your mind by recognizing the power of the story that you tell yourself, the narrative, recognizing the cognitive distortions, the mental filters, minimizing, magnifying, magical thinking, black and white thinking, thinking in absolutes. I'm talking about catastrophizing, the fearful thoughts, going to the worst case scenario. I'm talking about personalizing. I'm talking about the way that your mind processes information and the way that that affects your emotional state, and in turn, the way that affects your behavioral response to that emotional state. That is power. When you get that dialed, when you stop focusing on everything in the external and you just focus on mastering those three things: how you think, how you feel, and how you act, that is self-mastery. Mastery is not achieved by manipulating the external. Mastery is not achieved by attaining and acquiring things. Mastery, my brother, is achieved by you going inside of you. And the more you understand you, self-awareness has the highest exchange rate, because the more you understand you, the more you understand others. And the more that you can see when they're projecting, the more that you can see when they're internalizing, when they're externalizing, right? When they're personalizing, when they're deflecting, when they're trying to manipulate, the more that you understand you and your inner world, the more you understand others and their inner world. And as a result, it allows you to approach people with a different posture, approach people in a pivot stance, approach people in a way that you would have never approached them had you not done that work internally first. So my brother, what I want to tell you is mastery is achieved from the inside out. That's why the unique mechanism that we developed inside the academy, that I put together with my team of guys who have walked through the fire, like walked through some real adversities in life, who are battle-tested individuals, who have been through the crucible of suffering. It's called the inside out method. It's about changing your heart and changing your mind. And that 18-inch corridor, it's about getting that cleared out. It's about the plumbing between, right, your mind and your heart, that 18-inch corridor, getting that right to where your mind aligns with your heart aligns with your mind. You have a clear conscience. You operate, right, with total clarity. There is no guilt. There's just consciousness, awareness, compassion, grace, truth, and revelation, which allows you to walk in the true strength of who you are, and you don't need to overcompensate or try to pretend like you're somebody that you're not, because you can walk in your truth because you've been through it and you have nothing to prove to anybody else. That is power. Your power is your authentic self. Your power is your truth. Your power is knowing your resilience, my brother. And I want to tell you something right now. We all know what you've been through, and that makes you resilient. That makes you resilient. You should be proud of those things, right? Yeah, I'm not maybe proud of some of the things that I've done, but I'm proud of who it made me. I'm proud of who it made me, right? When people say like, you know, everything that I've been through made me who I was. It did. And not all of it is negative, right? Start to look at the silver lining. Some of the pains that you've been through in your life, it put some bark on you. It made you stronger, and it puts you in a position right now in your life where you have the best ability ever, which is what? Mastery. Mastery, again, of how I think, how I feel, and how I act. I'm going to feel whatever I think, whatever I believe. The story that I tell myself is an incredibly powerful thing. Let's change the narrative. Let's change the story. And let's change that outcome.